Hi guys, it's Natasha with Encompass All again. Good to see you all and to share with you guys. Today I want to ask you a question. Are you a yes man or yes woman? Okay. The reason why I ask this is sometimes we're giving a yes to a lot of different things and a lot of beautiful, wonderful people, and to our bosses, our coworkers, our children, our spouses, maybe even things that we have as goals, and we know that they're not in our best interest, or our conscious, our intuition is saying, I wouldn't do that, or I'd rather not, or we know that we have other priorities we should put our energy to. And I know as we were children and as we grew up, we learned to be satisfactory to our surroundings. We learned to appease instead of check in with ourselves and see what fits and what's right and what's best for us, right? So I ask you to ask yourself today, am I a yes man or a yes woman? And it's not to make you never say yes. It's not to tell you not to go with the flow at times. I encourage those things, but you can't always put yourself last, okay? You can't always put yourself last. You can't always tell your intuition to be quiet. And you can, but here's the thing. If you do that all the time, you're hampering and you're hurting your trust with yourself and your intuition and placing yourself as last in value and importance. And the thing is you are important and you are valuable and you are the one that is the main character of your story. Even if you have kids, I know that, like me, they are your main concern most of the time, and your spouse or whatever. You always have multitasking to do, and I get it, and that's a beautiful thing. But to find the balance, to also have self-respect for yourself, to also cut time out for yourself, to also say, no, I can't do that today, or no, I won't do that on Wednesday because I have this going on, or I already have something scheduled. It is self-respect to honor yourself and to know when to say no and when it's okay to say yes. Again, I'm not telling you these things in these videos to make you overanalyze yourself. No, it's to draw more awareness to healthy boundaries and balance. There's a car passing. 1 second. Balance is keenly important, and respecting yourself and listening to your intuition and your guidance is really important. I talk about these things from a personal place over years and over time, that I would, yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there on time. And who was tired? I was tired. I was exhausted. I'm the one that woke up with active PTSD, and those things. The neighbor's dog barking. The dog next door does not like the little kids that just rode by on their bikes. But anywho, I had a list every day that was a mile long and nobody to help me with mine, especially when my kids were little. And I would put everybody else's priorities first and then squeeze in my stuff and then wake up the next day with anxiety. And like, I didn't get my stuff done. Even though I got a lot done, I didn't get everything that I needed done. And, it wasn't on them to respect and honor me. It's on me to respect and honor me. But it's also good to ask, your family members to help you and to respect those types of things. And to find the balance, especially when you have a family. But it's very important to honor yourself. So what I had done by putting everyone else first, and I still do sometimes, I really do, and I have to check myself because I'm so used to it, is put everybody else first and I was exhausted. So now what I have to do is, for one, shrink my list that was a mile long is now like, I'll have like 3 goals besides cleaning the house to get done. And getting the kids where they need to go and stuff that's like routine. I had 3 goals a day or something like that. I really agree that if you don't have goals, then it's very easy to wake up with a cluster of your day and let the whole day rule you, which is fine because the day, to an extent, it's fine because the day does change no matter what you think it's not going to do that day, and you think you're going to be organized and get things done. 1, I give myself grace. But 2, I don't make huge lists for every day. I make weekly goals, and if I don't get them done that day, I put them on the next day or on another day that works. Plus, I'm pregnant, so sometimes I think I'm going to do 6 things in a day, and I'm exhausted and I'm having contractions, and it's not working out to get some of those things done or any of them done sometimes, which is hard for me because I'm a very productive person and like to get things done. But find your balance and find the strength to say no. If you are, I know that this message isn't for everybody. Some of you are really good at using your voice. Some of you are really good at saying no, and some of you are like, that's not for me right now. And that's cool, but some of us really don't have the greatest coping mechanism or routine or voice. And for me, like, I'll notice I clear my throat because that throat chakra is not used to speaking up for itself. But I'm learning, especially when I get irritated because I've said yes a million times. Or just haven't told people that I love how I feel, and they matter to me, so I should tell them. And I matter to me, so I should tell them. But if you're a yes man or woman, start practicing saying no. Start practicing putting yourself first. Start practicing listening to your voice that's inside telling you what's right and wrong for you. It's an expression of self-love, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not selfish. It's self-respect, and there's a huge difference. And there's a huge difference between loving people and sacrificing and then giving your all and leaving yourself on the back burner. Please learn to know the difference, and you're worth it. You're worth so many things, and you probably have dreams. You probably have goals, and if you're always wore out, it's hard to have energy to put into those things. So peace and love, and choose you in all the midst of choosing everybody else and all your goals and stuff and your busyness in this hectic life. And don't forget to take time to meditate, find your center, and get back into yourself. Whether that's every morning, I encourage every morning getting centered before you even jump into your day. I encourage every morning finding something that gets you centered at night. Again, so morning and night, finding your balance. Whether that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. It can be a shower. It can be earthing, walking, grounding. It can be sitting still and doing your best to have no thoughts. Some people do the Om while they're meditating, and that helps them not think because they have to focus on making that noise. That really helps, and it helps break up emotional stagnants and blockages through the body. So I just encourage you to keep choosing you. You don't have to be a no man, but you absolutely should have self-respect and find your balance between when to say yes and when to say no. Okay? Thanks, guys, for joining Natasha, myself, with Encompass All LLC. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and you'd like to hear more, just push like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later.